Hello, everybody. Facebook family and friends, YouTube family and friends, everybody. 1 second, please. I'm looking up something real quick. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, all is well. Got to refresh a couple pages real quick. While everybody pile in. Excuse me. There we go. Now I can see. How's everyone doing? Let me just mute this sound. Don't come across my speakers. Yeah, so basically now, updates. Talking about this old Rona. MGM National Harbor laying off 170 plus employees. How's everybody doing tonight? Before I go any further into this, yo, what's up, Chris? In this video, I'm gonna put links to my YouTube as well as my It's easier for me to do it from the phone for some reason. 1 second. Definitely come through. Check me out on YouTube. Content's a little different. I'm gonna put the links right now in the comments. Everybody. Come on, man. There you go. That's for my YouTube channel there. Other Chris, what's going on? Yeah, man. 170 people. See, my thing is this, right? I always talk about there's no job security in job security. Just that quick. MGM National Harbor laying off 170 plus people. Amazing. Freaky, Shonda, how you doing? People got California, 40 million people ordered to stay in the house. They proposing to give out what, $1,200 if you make under 75,000. Man, what's that gonna do? What's $1,200 gonna do for you, huh, Chris? I don't get it. Maryland could possibly be in a 3-day lockdown coming really soon from inside sources. Man, listen, I say it all the time. Streams of income. Streams of income, man. Devontae, what's going on? Streams of income. I've been talking about this for the past month and some change. It's coming. We talk about this every day, Freaky. You got to add additional streams of income, man. Period. Hit me up. Get in my DM. Yeah. Bank of America talking about deferring mortgages and stuff for a month. Somebody got to pay that back, man. Anytime they hand you something, somebody has to pay that back. So, I mean, wake up, people. I don't care if they put it on your taxes. You're going to pay it back one way or the other. I promise you that one. John, what's up, man? Get these streams up, bro. I got some beautiful opportunities. Anybody interested, hit me in my DMs, man. I'm not even going to put it on the chat. You want to know about it? I want to see you serious. Hit me on my DMs, man. I'll send you the info. If you join, cool. If you don't, cool. Eddie Spaghetti, what's up? Hey, Dominic. That's how I feel right now. I promise you one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Position yourself to be good during this transition. People got 2,000 rolls of toilet paper in their house. Imagine if we have to stay in the house for 8 months. What would you do? How you doing, Shay? People gotta get these streams up, man. It's all about adding streams of income, man. I don't care how much money you make a year. If you made 500,000 a year, you can always add to it. Period. I got the sound up on both. How about that? I want to hear that. Anybody that know me, man, they know I'm gonna keep piling these streams on. Period. Yeah, you gotta grind. But now what you gonna do, Eddie? You gotta see. People gotta ask themselves this question now. How they gonna grind now? Majority of this country is ready to be stuck in the house, whether you like it or not. I mean, I love feedback. I'm gonna keep it real from my perspective. I'm always willing to, you know, hear people out and learn other stuff. It's sad, man. Now everybody panicking. You should see how many people calling me, man. It's amazing. I ain't heard from these people in years. Oh man, I messed up. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I've been telling the same people for the past couple of months. Now you taking me serious. You gotta see, man. I'm telling you, man. Everything is in front of you. They show you everything. You gotta learn how to see it. Go on. Anybody in here got Amazon Fire Stick? Go on your Fire Stick, right? In the first recommended shows, you're gonna see Contagion. You're gonna see all these shows about pandemics and it's crazy. Nobody want to pay attention. I pay attention, man. I need to know what's going on around me. Period. I don't know why I don't see this on my YouTube feed. What's going on? There we go. I apologize, y'all. I'll be trying to set up all these feeds at the same time. There is no job security in job security. MGM, National Harbor. Look at it. Today I went through Marley Station Mall around 3 o'clock. It was about 10 cars in the parking lot. What's really going on, man? I've never seen nothing like this in my lifetime. I'm getting a chance to witness a lot of different events in my lifetime, man. I got the numbers, and the intent for my video is not to create more panic or anything. So, I got the statistics of how many people are affected, how many people died per state, per country. Like I'm not doing all that. You see what's going on? I'm not doing all that. My thing is, regardless, whatever type of job you got, hey, Ceci, what's up? If you live in paycheck to paycheck, add some more paychecks, some streams. Period. I'm not telling you wrong. I could care less if you come with me or not. If you want to come with me, great. If you don't, great. Anybody that know me, know I'm gonna find a way. Period. Don't hit me up when you see me flying around the town in something crazy, wanting to get on board. I give it to you at the ground floor. If you want to join and make some money, let's go. If you don't, I respect that too. Like I said, I'm private. Hit me up. Hit me up in my DMs. Anybody on YouTube, send me a message. Same thing goes for y'all. I don't have to know you personally. We friends on YouTube or friends on Facebook. Send it over. I'm good. Bless. Hey, Brayley, how you doing? Congratulations, Brayley. Man, that's big, man. I don't. California, man. Jesus. Y'all hear those numbers? 40 million people are ordered to stay in the house. Good brother Lee, what's going on with you, pig lips? 40 million people have to stay home. See, that's what they do. They'll give you a preview of what's about to come. California, one of the biggest states. So they getting hit. And then it trickles down to all the other states. Keep your eyes open, people. It's coming. I don't care what state you live in. Your ass ready be in the house. I promise you that one. Till they sort this out, till they contain it, it's a lot of home. Look, North Carolina. Children not even going back to school. They good. Kids not even going back to school for the rest of the year. They're not trying to control us. They're gonna control us. Because you go outside, you're gonna get hit with the fine, and you're gonna get it's punishable by up to a year in prison. It's crazy. People got to do something, man. Kyle, what's up? Get these streams up, people. Do something. Find your hidden talent. I know Ceci, she be making different things, hats and purses and shoes. Check her out. Everybody in here that comes in watching, I'm sure you got some type of talent, man. I talk about this all the time. I don't care if you're a mechanic. I don't care if you do hair. I don't care if you cook. I don't care what you do. As long as it's profitable. Make your craft make money for you. That's it. And keep adding. Keep adding these streams. Girl, the cats are good. Braylon keep asking me the same question. Let me comment to that real quick. Oh, anytime I see somebody that come in here that I know that, hey, how you doing, Melissa? That does any type of business that I know about, I'm definitely gonna shoot it out there. I did. I said good the first time. Rewind it. Tammy, how you doing? I'm sitting here talking about some stuff that's on my mind. I ain't worried about them cats. They got a place to stay. But everybody, y'all get ready to stay in the house too. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. We're gonna get a lot of time to soul search. You gonna be in the house? You're gonna get a lot of soul searching. This shit real, man. 20% increase in unemployment. People don't understand how big that is, man. After this event take place, 20% increase in unemployment. This shit ready to get real. And again, my main message, anybody that watch my lives or watch me on YouTube, I always say the same thing. There's no job security in job security. I don't care how long you was working at MGM National Harbor. 170 of y'all going. Now, I'm not laughing. I'm not making a joke out of it. It's just a fact. And these are companies across the board in Maryland. I can only speak for Maryland. But guess what? Other states are doing the same thing. If these companies not performing, guess what? You're getting chopped out of there. Period. That's why, it's a saying that I have in my life. If you know how they say the ball in your court, as long as you're in the game, you got a chance to make a shot. At the end of the game, when the game's on the line, the score is 100-100. I'd rather I'm taking a shot than somebody else. People gotta align themselves right, man. I don't get it. It's like people are content. They don't think outside their box until it's too late. It's too late now. You're gonna be staying in the house. You gotta start looking online. Watch how these YouTube numbers spike. Hey Tom, what's going on, good brother? Pardon me. Watch how these new YouTube numbers spike. People want to be watching 10 make money fast online videos, and they're gonna be watching all kinds of videos on YouTube. I guarantee you those numbers are gonna be phenomenal. Wayne, what's going on, man? You know, it's sad, man, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a Chipotle bowl, all right? Right at Chipotle. And then now China, they haven't shown any signs of the Rona. Marcus was good. My man Marcus. Big VIP barbershop. Y'all check him out. You need a haircut? Check him out. He gonna get you right, VIP style. Girl, don't give me no angry faces. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hit me up. I got some streams for you. Yeah, I'm chilling, broski. I'm gonna keep adding them too. They gonna be like, damn, L, you got about 60 goddamn businesses you tied into. So what? If they making money, I'm one in. Shit. It look crazy for us to do it, but if you look at what's his name? Just block him. What's his name? The big time investor. God damn, I'm drawing blanks right now. What's the old man name that owned the Washington Post? Warren Buffett. Jesus. Berkshire Hathaway. Look at his portfolio. 20 plus businesses. It's not crazy for him to do it. It's crazy for us to do it, right? Yeah, you know what I say? No ceiling. Don't have a ceiling, man. You ain't got to stop. Tell people, man. That's right. Hey, Teresa, what's good? Who's to say, people get so content like, man, I make, yeah, right. I make money with my brain, bro. Hey, Jazzo, I love my daughter, man. She's so beautiful. Oh, every time I see that girl, even her profile pic, my heart warm up. It's like, we just trained a certain way from a young age, man. Like, back to that American dream, we're going to get this big house, the white picket fence, get married, get the animals and a couple kids, and that's the American dream, right? No, the American dream is putting you in debt. That's the American dream. As soon as you turn 17, 18, like you ready to hit 18, right out of high school, they sending you all kind of credit card offers. They want to get you while you fresh out, while you legal. You're not special. This country is set up on debt, man. And if you don't believe me, yeah, you want a house and a kid in debt. If you don't believe me, I guarantee you, everybody in here, if they can account for all of their friends, family, whoever they know in life, it's going to be an upward 99% of those people are in debt. Period. Period, man. We got to learn how to use that OPM, man. Make that transition. President Trump, I'm not even calling him President Trump. I don't care. They disrespected my president. So I'm Donald Trump. He said before he dies, right? he's gonna owe somebody a lot of money. That's his mentality. Key, how you doing? People don't remember back when, Donald Trump was filing all these bankruptcies and stuff so he didn't have to pay stuff back. AP, what's going on, good brother? Trying to tell you, man, my company, yeah, debt is not success. It's nothing cool about, you got people out here, they look real good. You know the quote, the phrase, keeping up with the Joneses. They look real good on paper. They fly, they got the big, I've been there, done that, man. Anybody that know me in here personally, they know. I done been there, done that. Sometimes it's about simplicity, man. I tell people all the time, you want to make $1,000,000 a year and owe out 9,999,000, or do you want to make $1,000,000, or you want to make 200,000 a year and owe out 10,000? You do the math. It's a lot of millionaires on paper that are in debt. It's sick. You look good. You look like big money. But when you do your financials, you're one illness away from corrupt, just everything falling apart. Total devastation. Period. I see it happen. I've seen it happen, and it will continue to happen. Period. I know it's a little late, but look, when stuff going on in my head, I got to get it out there. I can't keep this crap bottled up in my head. Yeah, I'm with this one company, man. They gonna launch something big tonight. It's for people. They having all kinds of initiatives right now to revitalize the economy. You're hearing about, good night, sweetness. You're hearing about people saying 0% mortgage rates, 0% on cars. Yeah, they know, for up to 7 years. So they know that if you got a 0% interest rate, you're gonna take that money and flood it back into the economy. You see how that works? If you go from paying $1,600 a month mortgage down to $900, that $700 is gonna go somewhere else. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna go to your savings. It's gonna go to you going to wherever you go. Man, I don't care where you go. Where Best Buy, Pink, Victoria's Secret, I don't care where you go. You're gonna put it back into the economy, if not more. So that's a strategic play. They have to revitalize the economy. The economy is ready to take a crap, period. People don't realize they only hear the percentages like, oh man, the stock market was down 3,000%, 3,000 points. They don't understand. That's 10, they were talking upward $10 trillion. Something, man, are you serious? People losing their shirts out here, man. You better do something. People don't want to hear me, but they're going to hear me, whether they want to or not. Definitely, I want people to hit me up, man. I got a company I'm with. I'm gonna send you the information, and you're gonna check it out, and you're gonna love it. There go links to my YouTube again. I'm not gonna be on here too long tonight. There's other things I could be doing. Just like it's other things y'all could be doing. I appreciate y'all though. You gotta get it together, man. I guarantee it's 2 types of people in this pandemic. It's people that look at it and they panicking, and it's people that's looking at it and they love it. They see opportunity, man. I'm a God-fearing man. I believe in God. I pray. I pray for, people to be okay in this, man. We got a lot of elderly people out here. They get affected the worst. But at the end of the day, I'm also strategic. So if I could help somebody and get paid for it, oh yeah, I'm with it. Somebody liked me on YouTube. I don't know who did it, but thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely, man. Like, share it, comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. I just be telling y'all what I think most of the time. But I'm open to hear what y'all think. I tell people, man, 80s, if you could rewind back, anybody in here old enough to been in the 80s and 90s, if your mom or dad made 50, 60 grand, they was good. That was some good money back then. Especially in the 80s, $50,000 was some good money, man. You had people living like upper middle class off that type of money. Nowadays, man, it's kids out here that's 21, 23 years old. All of them making 50 plus, 60, 80, 100. And people are struggling, bro. Remember, man, 9 to 5 equals bills. See, the 9 to 5 take care of your bills. Streams of income take care of your life. That's how you get to live. That's how you get to go on trips and do whatever you want to do, man. I tell people all the time, legacy. Like, if you living from paycheck to paycheck, right? And you're having children, eventually your children are going to have children. What type of legacy are you going to have if you paying your whole paycheck to something? You can't leave somebody nothing if you spending it every week, every 2 weeks. It don't work like that. If you're struggling now, just fast forward to the year 2030, 2040. If you're struggling now, how are you going to make it at the same job, 10, 20 years from now? It don't get better. It doesn't. People like, their box is this, right? Let's increase the minimum wage. How's that going to help? So you paying somebody $25 an hour minimum wage, right? Okay, now you know what every other business do for that? Since they got to pay out more, they're going to charge more. So now you're going to be spending $25 to eat at Chipotle. See how that works? It's facts. Man, listen, I'm not even just saving for a rainy day. I'm investing for that rainy day. I got a motto. If my money is equivalent to babies, if my babies ain't making babies, I'm not hustling right. You see what I did with that? If my babies are not making babies, I'm not hustling right. What's up, Aaron? Good brother Aaron right there. Anybody got some junk cars laying around? Hit Aaron up. He might offer you something that you might need. But you're going to have to hit him up after we get off this lockdown, because it's coming ASAP. You're going to be unk one day too. Telling you, the first introduction is a 3-day lockdown. We should be getting that within a couple of days. See, pretty soon y'all going to think I'm a psychic. I'm going to give y'all the facts. There go my brother right there, Larry. If my babies ain't making babies, I'm hustling backwards. That's facts, man. Take your money and let it multiply, man. If you got $100,000, this is what I used to tell people when I was in a different lifestyle. You got 100,000 sitting in the safe. That's all it is 100,000. It ain't doing you no good. That's the most it can be. You take that money and you make a few plays with it. Now you done turn that 100,000 into 200, 300, 400, a million. Now you could do some other stuff. That's facts. Man, I love you too, man. I know if I don't see you soon, the next time I creep down on you, it's going to be a problem. That's for Larry Evans. I'm calling him out, y'all. Yeah, man. When it come to money, man, anybody in here that know me, they know I don't play when it come to money, man. I do not play. There's a lot of people in here, they're going to be shy and bashful. Man, hit me up in private. I don't care. I got some streams. You better come on board now. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody talking about, man, scheme this, pyramid scheme, this, that, and the third. Your job is a pyramid scheme, man. You know why? It go from this. The employee, you got some type of manager over you, got some type of manager over them. You got the vice president, the president, and the CEO. See how that looks like a pyramid? Oh, I appreciate you. That's the pyramid scheme. Going to work for somebody. See, that's why I tell people I can't work for a traditional company that's going to put me on a 9 to 5, because let's say, hypothetically speaking, they're paying me $3,000 a week, right? See, how my mind work is, if they can afford to pay me $3,000, what am I making them? I'm not making them $2,000. See how that works? And then I'm gonna figure out, like, I need to figure out how I can be this company, how I can be this person. I need to facilitate the big deals. I'm not trying to help grow somebody else's company through the roof. Like, don't get me wrong. Any of my buddies that come on here, I'm always gonna plug them. You know, if somebody say, yo, do you know anybody that need this? I'm gonna point them in the right direction to the people I know. But like, I'm talking about from when somebody is growing a business, right? I'm gonna help them grow their business up. I can do the same thing, if not better. I'll give you all the knowledge out of my head for free. But I'm not gonna make you a millionaire while I'm just a worker. No, sir. That's not gonna happen. Not from this guy. I'm telling you, man. That was so sweet, darling. I appreciate you. I was such a handsome little boy. What, you calling me ugly now? I gotta stop playing with people. Yeah, man, get these streams up, man. Everybody gotta stop thinking about uh these, like, I need to be rich by tomorrow. It don't work like that, man. Anything worth having takes time, man. How you doing, Nicole? I see you got them dreads up off you, girl. Looking good, girly. People got to be realistic, man. Anything worth having take time. You got to put in work. Anything you do, I don't care. You start your own business, if you join a company, whether it be online or whatever, you have to put in the work. You have to apply yourself. That's what make you stand out from Joe Schmo. Period. You can't expect to, people join a company in 2 weeks, they'll be like, man, I'm not making the type of money I thought I was going to make. You sound stupid. Go work at Walmart then and see what would have happened. Your ass will be there for 15 years. You might not even make it to a manager. Even if you make it to a manager, it's still not worth it. Look at that, man. Walmart, they already, look at all these companies now, even before this pandemic, that they already going automated. Walmart, you got some Royal Farms. Oh, girl, you fooled the mess out of me. So you got some Royal Farms, you got Walmart. Now you go in there and AI, but how you doing, good brother? That dude right there is a powerful, powerful force in network marketing. Definitely check him out. He got some plays too. That's a good brother. Young dude, big boy. Yeah. Walmart got it set up now. You go in Walmart, they don't need cashiers. You're the cashier. You ring, you so happy that you don't have to wait in line. You ringing all your stuff up, but the whole time they done eliminated the position and they using you to do their dirty work. And people don't understand that, man. People better get down with this online movement, man. People keep talking about scams, and that's all. You tell somebody about network marketing, first thing they come out their face, they program to say, "Oh, it's a scam." You sound stupid. You didn't do no research. Research the company. Look at the facts. And then, again, you got to see where the information is coming from. If it's coming from a credible source, then you a fool to even disrespect somebody like that and say, "Oh man, that's a scam." It's a scam because you don't understand it. That's what people do. When they don't understand something, it's outside their comfort zone, they make an excuse why they don't want to do it. Listen, with me, I'm cut and dry. You don't have to make no excuses. Either you want to come get some money or you don't. Period. I'm still going to be all right. Now, I tell people this all the time. My new motto, pardon me, Ernest, was good. If I put you down with the opportunity and you say, you know what, man, that's not for me. All right, no harm, no foul. I tell you, there's no love lost. But don't ever ask me for money again. Period. Because the same way my opportunity wasn't for you, neither was these chips. Facts. Exactly, man. Instead of, people are so content where they at, bro. Oh man, if I stay here 3 more years, I'm gonna be making $25 an hour. You working till you 70 years old, finally get a chance to retire. And what Jay-Z and them say, you got about 5 to 8 more good summers left. How you gonna enjoy that retirement, man? That sound retarded, man. You got people right now, do the math, look around. Yeah, yeah, my dad was a soldier. I'm the general though, higher than a soldier. You got people right now, and I promise you, I don't care what city you in. I got people watching me on YouTube. I got people watching me on Facebook at the same time. Think about it. You got people 70 plus years old right now. They retired from the military. They retired from the post office. And they're driving like Uber and Lyft. Yeah, think it's a game. Look around. Think I want to be 70 years old working? You think I want to be 70 years old 401k? Forget about it. You're not getting none of that. They found a way to crumble Social Security. Forget about it. You're not getting none of that. That still come out your taxes though, right? That come out your check, right? You're gonna be 70 years old living with your grandchildren, man. Living with your children. People content with paycheck to paycheck. It's not no damn legacy, man. You don't leave nothing behind for nobody with that mentality, man. Think outside your box, man. People are content. My bills are paid. I eat good. Okay, that's for now. Now we're gonna see what that mentality gets you, because now guess what? See, this is what I do. I offer hypotheticals. So whoever's in here now, plus whoever's watching me on YouTube, and whoever's gonna watch me, really ask yourself, if I gave you a hypothetical situation like this, right now, I'll give you my house. Anybody in here, I'll give them my house if they can give me $10,000 in cash. Have it to me within an hour. I'm leaving this country. You can have this whole house. It's worth, whatever. It don't matter. 100. Let's say 100,000. It's worth 100,000. You give me $10,000 right now. You can have my house. How many people do you know can go to the bank and pull out 10 like it's nothing? See? You see how retarded that is? 50% of the US don't know their credit score. That's number one. 1% of the US is in the wealthy category. You mean to tell me, oh, you mean to tell me that out of all the people in the United States, in North America, only 1% is in the wealthy bracket? Remus was good. Okay. And I believe that, Ceci. But now think back to what I said. How many people you know can do that? I know people making, whatever. The number don't matter. And they don't have nothing in their savings. They might not have nothing in their whatever. I'm not sitting here bashing anybody. I'm just saying people got to realize there's something sick. Now see, this is the crazy part. I'm definitely with network marketing. So I got some plays. I got some streams. You want to know? Hit me up in my DMs. I got y'all. But, when you tell somebody something about network marketing, it gets such a bad rap. Man, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. Do your research first, man. At least do your research. And I promise you, Ceci, you know more people that can't than can. I promise you that one. It's a lot of people out here making $80,000 a year that can't go in there and get that. I know a lot of people that can go to the bank and get 10,000 out. But it's definitely a lot more. I know a lot more that can't. And it's sad, man. Listen, I'm a firm believer. My boy Tom, he was in here. I don't know if he's still here. All of us went to school together. Remus, you was a little bit ahead of us, because you're older than me. I just look older than you, sir. But school, right? School doesn't teach you or prepare you for the real world, man. I don't care. You can put any teacher in front of me and I'm going to say it to their face. Anybody. Listen, I'll give you my examples and my rationale behind it. You in school, you learning. Tom, I think we was in marine biology. We dissected sharks and we got to play with frogs, and you learn about the War of 1812 and the Diary of Anne Frank and the Civil War and all this stuff, right? Okay, fast forward. Now I'm 46 years old. When the hell did I ever use any of that in my life? You need to be teaching these kids how to do like online paper applications for jobs, how to do resumes, how to do proposals, how to manage checkbooks, how to balance their credit, because they're going to be getting credit at their age. Period. Everything that I learned in school, I love math. Anybody that know me, I'm a calculator head, man. That's what I do. I calculate, I crunch numbers. I think I should have been an accountant, to be honest with you. I crunch numbers really well. But outside of that, like me dissecting a shark, that didn't help me in life. You know, frog legs, that didn't help me in life. Learning about the War 1812, hey, look, I get it. History is important, but this is not how you want to push a 17, 18-year-old kid out into the real world, man. Dog eat dog world, man. This shit is crazy. Why you think 90% of the kids that come out of school, rewind, think about when you were in school. 90% of the kids that come out of school, their very first job is fast food. People don't see that as like, wow. Like nowadays it's changing a little bit. These kids are getting a little bit, they getting little trades and stuff in school. Sick, man. This country is set up for you to be in debt, man. Period. You don't believe me? You better believe it. I'm trying to tell you, Mandel, what's good, man? Yeah, you did a frog and a pig. What in the hell? At your age, tell me, how did that help you? You learn how to dissect frogs and pigs in school. So if you're not going into a slaughterhouse, that shit is not going to help you. We need to start teaching these kids how to be, this generation right now, these kids got it figured out, though. It's a lot of these kids, man, they on YouTube, they on Twitch, they on these different streaming platforms, and they professional gamers. You wouldn't believe it, man. The dude Ninja that played Fortnite. This kid is a multi-millionaire, man. Yeah. They found a way to get and do stuff they love. Like they can get on and stream playing Call of Duty and make millions of dollars having fun. That's how you take advantage of social media. I tell people all the time, like I know females that get 200,000 likes on this picture, 150,000 likes on this picture. And then I'll ask them, man, you got 14,000 people, 24,000 people following you. You getting 200 plus thousand likes on this picture. Damn near every picture you put up half dressed. How much money you make off that? Oh, I ain't really doing it for the money. Then you're a fool, because Mark Zuckerberg made money on that. And that's a fact. Why don't you want to be social media famous? What the hell is that? It's billions of people that get on Facebook, man. Billions. I had the statistics. I think I deleted it. It was something phenomenal, man. 100 and something thousand posts like every couple minutes. And you don't want a piece of that? You see all these ads and, man, come on, man. People better wake up, man. I'm trying to tell you. Keep on having them blinders on if you want. Before you know it, you're going to be 70 living with your grandson. And something going to hit your head, you're going to say, that guy, man, with that weird beard, he was telling me and I didn't listen. I should have listened to him. And I'm going to be on the beach drinking something pretty, laughing. Just shit together, man. Add these streams up. My company, man, in a couple of 25 minutes, they ready to launch something phenomenal. You want to know about it? Hit me up. I got you. If you don't want to know about it, don't hit me up. See how easy that is? It ain't going to hurt you to look at it. Do your due diligence, man. Anything somebody present in front of you, you should look into it. I'm telling you, man, people got to do something different, man. You know how many people need to make money right now? They want to start a job and make money like right now. It's retarded. Exactly. You put business up on there, your friends and family don't support you. Put a sexy picture up and see what happens. Yeah, Facebook stock's not going nowhere. They strong. People scared of the stock market right now. It's a good time to buy in. It's not necessarily that they hating. It's that the sad part is 90% of your friends and family not going to support you, man. It's always a stranger. It's sad. I'm not like that. I told you I'm going to push. If I can help you, you got some hot shit that I'm into, I'm with it. You get people on here talking about finances and educational stuff, man. YouTube, you might get 10 likes. I put a girl up there twerking, I might get 1 million views. Exactly. Exactly, Ramus. But see, it's like imagine if you could rewind to when we was younger, right? If we had access to like YouTube, we had to do like book reports and stuff like that with Encyclopedia Britannica. These kids don't know how good they got it, man. Everything is on YouTube. I don't care, like, man. You can go outside right now and learn how to replace your alternator on your car. It's on YouTube. I promise you, it's on there. Whatever. You want to cook something from the Middle East that you never even heard of, it's on YouTube. The access that they have right now is phenomenal, man. How you doing, Sydney? You got to tap into this potential, man. Listen, I study. I study a lot. I've been studying since I've been out of school. I'm on YouTube probably about 8 to 12 hours a day, period. Yeah. You rather go out and spend $100. My man Mandel just made a good point. You know, they rather go out and spend $100 on toiletries than invest that $50 in themselves. They talking about, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. Listen, man, at the end of the day, and I'll be realist, I'm a realist. $50 is equivalent to 2 or 3 trips to Chick-fil-A. So even if in your heart of hearts, if you believe it's a scam, you just lost 2 or 3 trips to Chick-fil-A. It's still worth checking out, man. You see how my father's son, I act like my dad. I was 10 when my dad passed away, so I really don't remember. You know, I know he was a savage though. And he could fight. I must get that from him. And he could cook. But like, people need to wake up, man. You rather go out and spend $50 on Charmin than investing that 50 in yourself, man. See, that's the people mindset. Mindset is what killed me, because at the end of the day, you have to realize, right? With the opportunity, I'm looking at it like, okay, it costs 50 to get in, right? But with this opportunity, I'm seeing like the growth, right? The potential, what I could make. So as long as the opportunity is in front of me, it was worth that $50 for me to join. Now, when I first came into the company, which was the end of November last year, I came in, right? I put a post up on Facebook. I made like 300, excuse me, $360. Then around December, like the end of December and stuff, I was moving. So I kind of like had to get away from the company. I had a lot of stuff going on. My brother got a bunch of kids, and my nieces and nephews, they were having babies. Mike, how you doing? Another good brother from school right there. My nieces and nephews, they were having babies. And so I'm just getting back to my business. But if it was for nothing else, I joined a company with $50. I made like 360 or 380. It still was worth it. And it teaches you stuff. I'm going to have a post up, and this is where it's going to get funky. I'm going to show what my credit score was in January. I'm going to show what it was in February, and I'm going to show what it is now. And once you see how many hundreds of points it moved, then you're going to want, hey, Walter, what's good, bro? Then you're going to want to come join the company. Man, you don't need 500 to invest, man. What you need to do is hit me up. I got something for you to invest in. It's realistic. Like I said, if my expectations of where I'm at, I don't, I tell people I always aim for the moon and I'll hit the stars. Don't have a ceiling, man. You gotta, you know, it's steps, right? To your goals. So you gotta see like some people might say, well, I could use an additional 500 or 1,000 a month. This company teaches you that instantly, like within the first week. That's why I say people that want to know about it, hit me up. Hit me in my DM, man. I'm gonna send you links. I'm not even talking to people no more because at the end of the day, I find myself talking to 30, 40 people and people flake out, they be bluffing. I don't have time for it, bro. You want to come in, come in. If you don't, don't. I don't care either way. Either way, you're gonna be stuck in the house soon. Bailout is not gonna bail anybody out. What are you gonna do with $1,200? If you and your wife got $1,200 or you and your husband got $1,200, that's $2,400. What are you gonna do with $2,400? Pay a couple of bills? Okay, if you got to sit in the house for 6 months, what does that $2,400 do? Nothing. And you're gonna have to pay it back. The government don't give you nothing for free. Nothing. I promise you that. You're not getting anything for free. My messages, man, cut it out, Larry. You ain't that old, boy. People need to wake up, man. Pay attention when you see these new Will Smith hot movies coming out. Enemy of the State, right? I used to tell people, look at this technology. Oh, we'll never have that. They already got it, stupid. They already got the technology. If they showing you in the movie, they got it already, man. Or what about Minority Report? You see Tom Cruise, he on a thing, messing with stuff, Oh man, they'll never do that. We got that now. Look around, man. People talking about, oh, they didn't release the hover cars and stuff. They got them. Yeah, they just can't figure out the flight patterns. So we're not going to get that for a while. They got self-driving cars. Look at Lyft. They already introduced that. They got self-parking cars. The technology they got is unreal. Google satellites come out. I tell my buddies, I say, look, if they giving y'all this, imagine what they got when they can sit back in NSA and read phone numbers off of something in the Middle East, off a cell phone. Come on, man. People need to pay attention, man. It's almost like people don't want to believe it. Oh man, you part of this conspiracy theorist stuff crap. No, man. Technology, people are always finding a way to bridge gaps, man. And do, we got, people going down for sonograms, they got 5D. You remember when they used to have 3D imaging? They got 5D imaging. Rick, good brother right there. They got 5D technology, man. Go through BWI Airport. It was a movie. I think who was it Total Recall or something? They went through an airport and they walked through the little tunnel and you could see like everything he was inside, bone, skeletal and stuff. They have that. So they showing you it to get you softened up to introduce it. They have that technology at BWI Airport, man. People need to wake up, man. There go my pretty niece. What's up, girlie? People, it's like they don't want to believe it, man. They so man, listen, man. You got to be able to evolve with time. Period. I don't care if you're old, young, whatever. It's all about evolution, man. If you look at now, I tell people, I'm a little older, and I tell people that I be gaming with. When we first had our games, bro, and these Ataris and all this stuff, straight lines. Everything was straight line, jagged. They had this game like Berserker. It was all messed up. Couple lines like a tennis game and just ping pong across the board. Nowadays, look at this, man. You look at a video game, it look like a real person. You're controlling a real person in the video game. Bro, I'm trying to, when I get everything in place, man, I'm gonna try to open up like a non-profit, like get some buildings, man, and give it to them, man. Like whoever want to come through and learn stuff, and that's why I try to do it like on my YouTube, man. Just talk about more about finance, help people out, credit wise. I got some credit that I'm gonna give you for free, And then I got some big boy credit plays that you might have to pay for. Yeah, Remus, you know, I don't, when it comes to money, finance, bro, like, I don't play when it comes to that, man. But the crazy part is it's enough money out here for everybody to get. So I'm not selfish by far. I want people to come partner up with me, man. Come make this money. It's a lot of people making money, bro. You know how many people right now they like think now think back, right, to this post, and I'm sure people have seen it on their timeline. I see people putting, man, what am I gonna do if I have to stay home? You know, I got bills to pay. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Everybody got bills to pay. But it's what position you're in to pay these bills. Sherman, what's good, man? Yeah. So it's like, what position? If you're not in position to be able to stay home now for 8 months plus or whatever, 2 months, whatever they tell us we gotta stay confined to our home, then now you gotta ask yourself, why am I not in this position to survive it? What I gotta do different? See, these are the questions that need to be answered. I talk to plenty of people about opportunities, man. And the first thing, when people don't understand something, they don't say, well, you know, I want to look into it. Can you point me in the right direction? Give me some information, some literature or something. First, oh, that's a scam. I just told you about the company. You knew nothing about the company. And the first thing you can come out your face to me and say it's a scam. So now you disrespecting my credibility. But even F my credibility. Do the research for yourself. I'm good. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, we're going to see. We're going to see. Because everybody just thinking for the now. You got to look at the bigger picture. You know, if this lasts up to 18 months, you got to see what the world is going to look like after this pandemic. See, that's when it's going to get real. That's when people are going to have to say, wow, man, 20% increase in unemployment. You know how many, man, do you know the population of this country alone? 20% of that? Come on, man. Wake up, man. It's going to be a lot of people hurting, bro. If you fall behind 1 month on your bills, right, it take you 2 to 3 months to catch up. Those are facts. I don't understand why people, when you give them numbers, they get stupid in the face. Like, oh, what's that? What's that? I don't understand. Think about it. If you ever fell back on a bill, just 1 month, it takes you like 2 or 3 months to be back on track, even where you could say, phew, I'm caught up. So imagine what 8 months feel like. Because if they give you $1,200 on a stimulus package, they're not giving you that. Okay, even if they say, you know what? And to me, like, I'm a realist again. So when they say, like, you're not going to have to pay your mortgage for 8 months, I still think there's a level of unfairness behind that. Because if I made the right decisions in life and I go out and buy 20 rental properties, right? And I'm renting them out and that's my form of income. Now you telling me that I can't get paid because these people can't go to work. I don't think that's right. So it's a fine line between it. I don't know the fix, man. We never experienced nothing like this. So guess what? I don't know it. But what I do know is $1,200 is not going to take your ass nowhere. Period. You better think about it. There's people making that type of money every 3-4 days, every 2 days. So $1,200 is not going to last them at all. What kind of damn stimulus package is that? I don't know, man. Trying to tell you, we see this world, man. Exactly. Quick and easy never lasts, man. You know that. That's what and Remus, that's the message I preach every time I'm on air, bro. Everybody has to understand their hustle, man. You know, nobody's ever telling you to give up on your 9 to 5. This is my theory, right? My philosophy. Your 9 to 5 equals paying bills. Your additional streams of income, that equals to or equates to living life. So If your streams of income start outperforming your 9 to 5, then essentially it becomes your 9 to 5. If you're making 80, $100,000 a year at XYZ job, nobody's telling you to quit. But I don't care think about it right now, Remus. If I said you're making 200,000 a year, right? And I come to you and I say, man, you're a good brother, you're a good example for the community. I'm gonna give you $10,000 extra a month just because I believe in your cause. Do you know the effects $10,000 a month has on your life? You're already making 200. That 10,000 now. Oh man, I could put it towards it. Everybody can do something different with it. So the same way with your side hustle, man. Use your side hustle to live, to do extra stuff. If your job is just paying bills, if it's paycheck to paycheck, Lord forbid something happen to you where you can't work. Lord forbid something happen to your car where you need a motor. Lord forbid something happen to one of your children where you need an operation. Think, man. Like saying, you done maxed out every credit card, because that's what's going to happen to a lot of people during this pandemic. They're going to max out credit cards like a mother flower. So guess what? It goes back to America wanting to keep you in debt. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Candace, it's nobody like really knows like the length this is going to be. Exactly. You keep your 9 to 5. If your side hustles, your side streams outperform your 9 to 5, then you can say, you know what? I'm not working at 9 to 5 no more. Listen, I'm gonna show you how relevant anything in life. Time is always relevant, right? You ever see the old? I'm gonna give y'all the old cliche, right? You have an old white dude in a movie. He's like on his deathbed. He got his wife there. He got his family there. A couple kids or whatever. Do you ever see this white guy say, he's on his deathbed again, right? So I'm painting a picture for y'all. So he's like, do we ever hear him say, oh, I wish I had more time to live so I could work some more hours? No. It's always time relative. So he'll say something like, oh, I wish I didn't work as much so I could have watched you grow up, Johnny, or something like that, because that's what matters. Nobody on their deathbed ever said, I wish I could have stayed alive. I wish I could live like at least 6 more months so I could work at least like a couple thousand more hours. Shit is stupid. Yeah, exactly. Side money doesn't hurt anybody, man. All right, Freaky, man. Love you, boy. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. People don't understand the importance of time, man. Me as well. I've always been self-employed. There's some other things, but that's neither here nor there. But self-employed, I'm busting 14, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you're making a lot of money, but when do you get to enjoy it? Bobbert. It's no point in working all these hours and accumulating all this wealth if you don't have a chance or time to enjoy it. Period. Because you're not taking it in the ground with you. Good. You can leave something to your family behind. That's perfect. But you have to be enjoying life, man. It's hard to be a business owner. People don't get that. Like, you have to make sacrifices that a lot of people aren't willing. People people are content with just working 40 hours a week. They good with that. Girl, what's good, girl? Tina. They cool with I did my 40. If that's the highlight of your week, that you pulled a whopping 40 and you got paid $1,000, like your mind is messed up, man. You can't survive with that. Think about it. Anybody out here that's making minimum wage or even $10 higher than it, if you had to live out here in Maryland, I can only speak for Maryland because I live in Maryland. If you're making $20 an hour, we're gonna do the math. It ain't even. We're not gonna speculate. You're making $25 an hour, right? $20 an hour, whatever. 20, 25. So You're making $20 an hour. You work 40 hours, right? That's equivalent to 800 a week. The 25 obviously is going to be a little higher. That's going to be a whopping 1,000 a week, right? So 20 hours, $20 an hour equals $800. $25 equals 1,000, right? Now you still got to remember, if you work for somebody, then not only are you working for that company, you're working for Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's going to take what? 20 something, close to a third of your check. So that means from January to March or January to April, depending on how you claim your taxes, that's not even your money. You're working for Uncle Sam, period. So out of this $800, let's do the 1,000 first. Even if they took 250, that leaves you with 750, right? 750 times 4 is what? $3,000. So you made $3,000 in a month. And this is at $25 an hour. So we're talking about, imagine trying to live by yourself. You make $25 an hour. You make $3,000, you're bringing in $3,000 a month. Where you going to live at? I don't care. Let's pick a place. You live in the worst place, you pay $1,000. You're down to $2,000, right? You got a car payment? You got car insurance? You're going to eat? Cell phone bill? Once you start calculating all these bills, what you going to do? Exactly. So now, here it is, a person making $25 an hour. He can't sustain any type of lifestyle by himself. He can't. It's not going to work. Once you start adding up all these bills, that whole check is gone. He don't have no room to save money, and he's definitely not prepared against this Rona. Whatever you want to call it, it's not going to happen, man. See, common math. It's simple. You have to have a partner. You have to have a roommate, something. And I just was lowballing 1,000 because really it's not too many places you're gonna find that you can live for 1,000 a month. What kind of life is that, man? You living like literally your whole paycheck gone. Every month you have zero to put in the bank. You done made it by the skin of your teeth. You got $10 in your pocket. You can't have a legacy, man. You can't leave nobody nothing behind. You got $10. You got to add streams, man. And that's being generous. A lot of people don't make $25 an hour. Think about it, man. These are questions you need to ask yourself. You don't even have to answer. It ain't no room for front. Ask yourself the question, man. If I'm struggling now, in the year 2030, 10 years from now, it's not going to get any better, man. It's not. Shit's going to actually get 100 times worse. Everything's going to cost a lot more. Well, see, Bobby, you're in a different state now. So you're in Florida, right? So at what you make versus your expenses, you're going to probably walk away even. You're not going to even get no money back from taxes. So the trick with being self-employed, you got to pay yourself more, bro. To qualify for the bigger loans and everything, $20 an hour is not cutting it. Hey, girlie. People don't understand that, man. You think right now, what you going to just live in a fantasy world, man? Listen, lose the pride, lose the ego, be realistic. If you're not doing good now, it's not going to get any better 10 years from now, man. It's going to get worse. Catch the problem before it gets out of control, totally out of control. I don't care what you do. Like I said, I'm not begging nobody in here to partner up with me and come look at my multiple streams of income, but you better do something. You better do something you good at. Because if you don't add to the pot, man, that pot is gonna crumble. You're gonna see, watch how many people in Maryland alone, watch how many people we're gonna have, no exaggeration, if I had to calculate, we're gonna have, it might be thousands. It's gonna be a large percentage of people that's losing their jobs, man. That might have been at a company for, 15, 20 years. There's no job security in job security, man. Any given time, I tell people all the time, if I was the regional director for Toys R Us, they got a phone call. Hey, it was good that you worked for us for 23 years. Good luck. And that was the end of that. You can't have job security when you can't control it, man. If you self-employed, you can control it. How you doing, Shannon? When you work for somebody else, they could be having a bad day. They come in, you work for them for 22 years straight. You never have been a problem. You've been exemplary. I can't even say the word right now. My brain is frying. You've been a perfect employee for that company. And somebody could just be having a bad day that's higher up than you and say, you know what, I don't like your attitude. You're fired. You might collect unemployment, but at the end of the day, you still don't work for that company. There's no job security in job security, man. You don't know who's going to crumble. Nobody expected Circuit City to go out of business. Nobody expected Toys R Us to go out of business. Nobody expected back in the day for Heckinger's to go out of business. It's a bunch of companies that crumble. So people always, you with that pyramid scheme. If I can show you proof that I'm making money with this company, I'm not special. Anybody can make money with this company. You just have to be willing to apply yourself. Don't think you're going to come into a company, any company, and just become wealthy overnight. It don't work like that. But like if you want an opportunity at an affordable rate, hit me up. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't believe it, that's your prerogative. I ain't going to, I'm not going to try to pump blood into a dead horse. That's a fact. With or without you, I'm going to be all right. You got to ask yourself, are you going to be all right? You sit around, keep being on Fantasy Island with, what was his name, Tattoo and Mr. Rourke. Your ass going to be fried in a couple years. I'm telling you, we're going to see, you're going to get a taste of reality during this pandemic, man. California, man, 40 million people have to stay in the house. Maryland's, they right there too. We watch, they trying to pass a 3-day for us. That's coming down from the Pentagon, man. You already see they introducing it to us slowly but surely. Everything closed. They keep closing something every day. This has to close by this time. No gatherings of this amount of people. This has to close. They preparing you for the close. John, what's good brother? Exactly, man. Girl, what's up, girly? It's everything starts, man, within your own brain, man. It's all your perception, man. That's why you got pessimistic people, you got optimistic people. You got people that can see a bad situation, a plane crash might kill a relative, and they don't look at the negative. They look at, I'm gonna celebrate that person's life. It's always your perception. So the same thing during a pandemic, right? It's your perception of the pandemic. Are you going to be the person that's panicking, or are you going to be the person that's going to strategically figure out what needs to be done, to be in a better situation and to never be in this situation ever again in life? 40 million people, man, staying in the house. You know what that means? That means all social media already go through the roof. It's going to be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everything's ready to be, because people are going to have more time. So a lot of people are going to be looking on those stuff, and watching more videos and playing and doing crazy stuff. Yeah, the surrogates. I told you right now, people don't believe. They'll show you. They'll give you a preview of what's going on, bro. You go on your Amazon Fire Stick right now, and look at just like recommended shows. You see Outbreak, Contagion. You got all these shows that involve some type of, pandemic. They're showing you, man. People don't understand. You got to keep your eyes woke. Hey, look, if I get some views, cool. If I reach one person, I'm good with that, man. I don't trip off the numbers, bro. I'm just gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna give people a different perspective. If they don't want to believe me, listen. Just because I say something don't make it law. I'm only giving you my truth and my standpoint or my position on it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure 100% of the people in here can agree with me when I say that I don't care what you make per year, that adding some type of streams of income would help you. You know, Earning an additional $500 a month wouldn't hurt anybody in here. And I don't care what you make. I don't care if you're a millionaire. If out of somewhere you made an extra 500 or 1,000 a month, you know, yeah, we come from the old school, John. We can't do that, man. Because man, hopefully one of these youngsters are looking, man, anybody, man, and something click, bro. I can't do it, man. I'm not gonna sell out for views or stuff like that. I gotta give them facts, bro. Right now you wouldn't believe how many people calling me, bro. What you got? What tricks you got up your sleeve? I don't have any tricks up my sleeve. The same thing I've been telling y'all I've been doing now for the past couple of months. I'm still doing it. I'm okay. Be okay, man. I hope you okay. It's people, I see these posts all the time on my feed, my timeline, man. How you doing, Linda? They putting, well, how they expect me to pay my bills, man? I gotta go to work, man. My bills don't stop. Nobody bills stop. Once you're an adult, everybody in here has bills. We're gonna probably have some type of bill until the day we die, whether you pay them or not. So, truth be told, you gotta ask yourself, why is it that you're not strategically in a place that you can handle whatever they ready to throw at us? Some people in here, what's in me, Darlene? Miss Darlene, you? Some people in here, they got the luxury from working home, and kudos, man. Hey, look, if your job say you can go home and do some work from home, cool, cool. But a lot of people don't have that opportunity. This shit might be like the purge. That's good. I'm chilling, man. If they tell me I gotta stay in the house for 8 weeks, you know what I'm gonna do? Push-ups, burpees, sit-ups. People better get it together, man, ASAP. And then look past this pandemic, because now that they're showing you this, it could happen again. $10 trillion loss in the stock market, man. 10 trillion. And people say, man, I would never invest in the stock market. Look at that crash. Man, my thinking, this is the best time to go in the stock market. When you buy low, you know what's about to happen. You gotta do your due diligence, man. So I'm investing in some stuff that a lot of people, they're not even thinking about. It's outside their box. Multiple streams of income, it don't really hurt you, man. Yeah. John, I be trying, John. I'm trying. Hey, look, man. My thing is I can't pump blood into a dead horse, man. It just don't work. I told you I got a new rule in life. My new rule is this. My boy just commented on it, so I'm gonna say it. It's on my Facebook page. If I talk to you about an opportunity and you say, man, oh, that's not for me, bro. I'm not that person. No harm, no foul. It's no love lost. But now here's the flip side of that token. One day if you ask me, bro, I'm ready to get kicked out. Can I borrow 500? You know what I'm gonna say? It's not for you, man. Just know that I'm gonna tell you no. Because if I present you with, what movie was that, John? When he said, matter of fact, it was Colors. Remember when he said something about the bull and going down, and the same thing, the same analogy with the fishing, right? You give a man some food, he's not gonna know what to do, man. But you teach him how to fish, it's gonna save him for the rest of his life, man. That's life principles, bro. Somebody trying to teach you how to fish, you just want to go. You just want the free food. You got your hand out. Exactly. You know, if you know, sometimes it's as simple as the circles we run in. John, you know that. Like, uh, you want to be a millionaire, man. You know what you got to do. I'm gonna give y'all the golden nuggets right now. You start aligning yourself with millionaires, right? If it's no millionaires that you can hang with, okay, cool, I get it. People are people. They run in their own circles, right? So what you need to do is you need to start mimicking. You need to start studying and seeing how they move, seeing how they think, see how they perceive situations. That and then it's in you. Like you got to embed it in you. I'm a millionaire. Like even though you don't have the physical money to be a millionaire, you got that millionaire mindset. Start, go back to old school, man. Read books. See this? I got a book. You see how quick I picked that up? I have a lot of books. People don't like to read books. I'm slacking a little bit. I'm still reading about 30 to 50 books a year. Some people haven't read 30 books in their life. People always make excuses. Oh man, I don't have time. I don't have time to do this, right? But now, watch this one. If it's something that you really want to do, you'll make the time, right? And it's sad, man. That's sad, John. That's a fact, man. I already love that. That's a fact, bro. You don't. You know when you start to have the friends, bro? Watch this. I'll give you an example. I can reach out. I got about 33, something like that, 3,300 friends on Facebook. I could reach out to all of them right now. I got a business. You can get in on like the ground level. You can make money. Look, here's my proof. You know what they're gonna say? Yeah, they're gonna say, I don't have the time. They're gonna make, these traditional excuses. All right. Same person. They see you a year later. You driving around in a Ferrari, right? They gonna say, damn, L, what you doing, bro? Like you look good, bro. I said, bro, I tried to get you into the company off the ground. You wouldn't come with me. I tried to. Oh, I want to join now. They're gonna join in, right? Because they see Ferrari, they see that to them. That's a success. Then what happens is they're not on your level because you already got a year head start. So they're gonna be like, "Oh man, how you doing, Anne-Marie?" So now they get discouraged because they expect to come in and be where you're at. Not they didn't see the 12 months that you applied yourself when they didn't believe. See, that's the sad part. Anybody know if you come into a company, what was it when Bill Gates, they had to interview, like he went to like two or three of his college buddies, his homeboys, like put up 20 grand, yada yada yada. And they was like, oh man, we don't believe in that company. We don't see your vision. And one of the dudes in the interview, they worked for him. I think he was making it was something 200,000-300,000 a year at that time. And if he'd invested the 20 grand, he'd have been an ultra millionaire. I think it was even billionaire. Yeah, I know what you meant though. 48 laws of power, 50 laws. 50 went over and did one with them too. Got to read these books, man. They got ebooks everywhere. They got them on YouTube. We gotta study, man. Don't just people be on social media for 4 hours, 5 hours looking at crap. Study. You're gonna be on YouTube anyway. Study some stuff, man. Yeah, I remember Kinko's. I had a business account with FedEx Kinko's. Where they at? Where Kinko's at? Right. I have no clue. People gotta wake up, man. Before it's too late. Because, you know, right now I'm 46. I'm ready to turn 47. So it's gonna be a point where I might not be physically able to work. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Good brother Chris. You've been hiding, Chris. You've been quiet. Hey Chris, I always talk money, man. Hopefully I could spark something into somebody, man. They wake up, they gotta do something, bro. What's going on with you two? At the end of the day, man, that hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to love that too. That's a fact. That is a fact. Just let me like it. That's not even let me. There you go. You get more love from a perfect stranger than you would somebody that's close to you, man. And the crazy part is, the people that's close to you, they're gonna be the ones asking you to borrow money. So I'm gonna have a whole. I'm gonna have some big nose. If I'm grinding this out by myself, and you don't want to be a part of it. It's no love lost. Just don't ask me for nothing. I'm not gonna ask you for nothing. You don't ask me for nothing. Fair trade. Why can't we create a network, man, where the people that we know, our circle, that we can, shoot business to their businesses, man. Support. When I have my mechanic shop, dude come to me, right? I'll give you an example. He come to me with Nissan Altima. Need a transmission. That transmission is weird, right? It's no gears in it. It's something weird. But Nissan wanted 6,300 from him. I told the dude $4,500 out the door. He's like, you can't do it for no better than that. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, like, you want me to do it for free? I'm saving you 1,800. Like, I'm at, and when I priced the job, it's like that job with the headache, I was gonna be making like $600, $700. But that's the first thing he could say is, that's the best you can do. Come on, man. I'm always gonna support whoever. Any of my friends that got businesses. My boy Chris right there, he do tattoos. If anybody need a tattoo, check him out. Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm in a position now. I'm not begging nobody to join. I got multiple streams of income. You want to know about it? Like we right now, 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, we just got a big announcement. So, anybody that want to come in, hit me up in my DMs. I'll send you the links. You check it out. Do your research. But I'm not forcing nobody, man, because I don't want those type of people. I want people that's motivated, man, that just need that opportunity in front of them. You need the opportunity to put something together, man, so you could leave your family, that legacy, man. Create that legacy. What do you say, Darlene? Trying to read all these comments. I'm on damn YouTube. Hey, yeah. Candace, what's up, pretty eyes? All right, Bobby. Definitely hit me up. Yeah, Anne Marie, didn't you move out of Maryland? I think last time I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'm telling you, man. I try to beat like my messages are straight from the hip. Like people know me exactly. All right, good brother. Hey, John, always a pleasure, man. Get yourself some good rest, young fella. It's sad, man. I never knock anybody's side hustle. Like whatever you want for something, I'm not gonna fight you on your pricing. I remember you had some stuff like household goods like Tide Pods and packages and stuff like that. Yeah, I knew you. I knew you were moving. Okay, you still not that. What part of Virginia, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I remember. I remember you had like the big things, the Tide Pods and the fabric softener stuff, like packages. You would make packages and stuff and sell them at a discount rate. Yeah, that's big business. It's like my beard getting big. Oh man. It's okay. Okay. Not too far. You're not too. What's that like? 3.5 hours now. It's not that bad. You got out of Maryland just in time. We ready to get a 3-day lot. Oh, so sweet of you. Made me smile. See, not too many people can make me smile. Okay, I got you. Yeah. See, once I get off this live, probably next couple of minutes, I'll be. See, people don't see what I go through. I'll be up till like 4 o'clock in the morning between studying and looking at new policies and stuff we got and researching. Yeah, you got to. You definitely got it. People always need that, and you can do that online. You can set up like Shopify stores and Weebly websites or Wix or whatever you want to deal with, and GoDaddy. Just put them on your site. Well, you might want to watch that because then the companies kind of get mad at you for selling their products, I guess. But social media is the way anyway. Yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody coming through, man. Yeah, you got to tell me more about my pops. You know more about my pops than me. Okay, definitely hit me up and let me know, Anne Marie. You hear me? You hear me, Darlene, Miss Darlene? Definitely, I like to pick your brain and see some stuff. Hear some stuff on the old man. I'm gonna go ahead and get now. You see that? You gonna come through when I'm ready to get off? Okay, Lisa. Would you hit me up on my message and let me know what you're doing about Saturday? Cause I don't know. You ain't looking too good there, Miss Lisa. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here though, y'all. I got some work to do. Anybody wanna come through and hear about these opportunities? Hit me up, and I'm gonna put my link one more time in the bottom. That's for my YouTube channel. That way, people can have access to my YouTube. Come through, you know. Why is it doing all this goofy stuff? Before I get off, I want to put in the comments. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you telling me. All right, that's the link to my YouTube. Definitely come through, check me out. Spread some love. Share it, like it. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. Well, morning now, technically. And I'll be in touch tomorrow. Peace.